The Wisconsin Badgers are 16-4, now ranked 5th in the national rankings after winning the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off in Milwaukee. On Thursday against Air Force, Simon Tassi scored the Badgers' first goal of the tournament. David Cilia lit the lamp twice, and Kyle McClellan with 27 saves and a 3-0 shutout. And then McClellan blanked Northeastern in the championship game while Tassi netted a hat trick. Now the Badgers resume Big Ten play on the road at Notre Dame. I'm Brian Posick, and head coach Mike Hastings joins us next on the Badger Hockey Digest.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Right now, you can get 2.99% APR financing for 60 months on a tough 2023 Toyota Tacoma. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
I've always been a storyteller. I capture those beautiful moments, things other people miss. My health took an unexpected turn, but my care team put my needs in focus, designing solutions to support my ambitions. Now that's just a footnote in my journey, a small part of a story that's still being written. UW Health, remarkable.
The number one power play defensively, he's been better. He's got the puck to the slot. Tassi scores! Now to the slot. Cilia looking, shooting, and he scores! David Cilia lights the lamp. Here's D. St. Valid center ice. Patiently, he'll throw it to the corner. Gets the angle for Cilia's empty net goal. David Cilia will get 2 tonight, and the Badgers will play for the Quick Trip Holiday Face-Off Championship tomorrow night. Tassi Steele got a chance with Whitelaw, comes and shoots and scores. He roofed it over Whitehead. 1-0 Wisconsin. Here's Tassi out high. Finds D. St. Foul. Back to Tassi. Open. Shoots and scores. Lindmark able to knock it free. Tassi, nice catch out of midair on the pass by Kerr. Tassi gains the red line, dumps it in, and follows it up, and he goes 5-hole, and he scores. Tassi completes the hat trick thanks to a fortunate bounce. It's 3-0 Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Badgers will win for the 16th time in 20 games under head coach Mike Hastings.
Well, Mike, I would assume starting the second half is much like starting the first half. You never really know until you get into games, but boy, your club played really well those 2 games in Milwaukee, beating Air Force and Northeastern 3-0 both nights.
Oh, it was good to get off to a positive start here in the second half. And as you said, once you come off a break, you're not sure what you're going to get, whether that's goaltending, special teams, your conditioning, especially on the second of a back-to-back. And I thought the guys had managed their time away from our group. And then when they came back with a great attitude, and they went right to work.
Yeah, and we've seen it all season long with Kyle McClellan, allowing your team to get its feet underneath him in the first period of play, where he's been stellar all year long.
I wish that was a habit we didn't fall into as often as we do, but thank goodness Kyle minded his P's and Q's, and then got with Coach Murdoch when we got back, and really got himself in a right frame of mind for starting off in the second half. And like you said, when we didn't come out of the gates the way that we wanted to on Thursday, he allowed us to keep it at zeros and allowed us to get our feet underneath us and then play better over the back half of that game.
Yeah, nice to see David Cilia break out of a quote-unquote slump with a couple of goals in the opener against Air Force. You know, he's a young man. We know he can put the puck in the back of the net. Maybe seeing it go in the back of the net will make him feel a little bit better too.
You know, I hope so. And you and I had talked a little bit about that going into the weekend. He's, you know, his shooting percentage, and you don't think about that in hockey as much as you might in, say, basketball. His shooting percentage a year ago when he had 23 was off the charts, almost unsustainable. Came into this year, he's still getting the same volume of shots, same number of shots pretty much per game, but his shooting percentage had gone down. And wanted to really just get him to stick with it and to see him be rewarded. I thought the one that he ended up getting in the slot from Kier, where he went right to back bar, he's starting to play with a little bit more confidence scoring-wise, and it was great to see.
And it's great to see Simon Tassi playing with confidence and potting 4 over the weekend. Boy, he was really, really good, and he seems to be maybe back to form like he was when he was MVP of the BCHL.
Well, yeah, and again, it's that injury that he had, the knee injury that he sustained in the last series of his playoffs. It's a major injury, so it took him a while to get back. He didn't start until the second half last year. You're really starting to see him have more power, more pop in his stride, and that's something that I think is starting to also contribute to some confidence with the puck. The second goal that he scored I thought was pretty special. Showed some poise, pulled it, heel toe in the middle of the rink, and then went just posting in. And then the last one had a few eyes, which he doesn't mind, and it was great to see him because he puts so much work into it. Listening to our bench, seeing our locker room react the way that they did, I was happy for him.
And it's fun to watch your team play defense. Boy, just relentless and tenacious on the puck.
I think we're getting better with our structure. We've got to figure out, can we find a way to get to a full 60 minutes instead of sometimes a little bit less than that. But I liked how we continued to stick with it. I thought the second period of the Northeastern game was our best period overall. I thought we played with confidence when we had it, and when we were defending, we were in a hurry to get it back. So I thought we were rewarded for that and ended up having a real good weekend.
Bananas are only 39 cents a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And 39 cents a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop. And count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for bananas every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. Proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics, WEAbenefits.com.
So the Badgers resume Big Ten play this weekend at Notre Dame. Kyle McClellan, Ryan Bischel, 2 of the best in the country. This will be a lot of fun to watch for fans. I'm not sure about coaches, but you've got a game plan going into South Bend, don't you?
Yeah, the one thing you know about a Jeff Jackson coach team is they're going to be about as detailed as anybody that we'll see this entire season. And you talk about having good structure defensively, they're about as good as there is in the country. And then you talk about Bischel, and the numbers that he's put up over the last couple of years have been very special. So it's going to be important for us to get off to a good start and make sure that we, mind our own P's and Q's and make sure that we're detailed and that our special teams need to be what they are, and then continue to give Mac the support that we have defensively up until this point.
All right, the Badgers and the Fighting Irish face off Friday night at 6 o'clock, Saturday at 4 o'clock, both games on the Badger Sports Network and the Varsity Network app. You can also watch them on Peacock. For head coach Mike Hastings and Jay Williams, I'm Brian Posick. Thanks for watching the Badger Hockey Digest.
This has been a presentation from Learfield,